So, I know it's been a little bit. Here's the thing. I've been doing a lot of work on my art lately. I've been drawing a lot. I also just got a new tablet, and that's coming today. So, also I just got The Last of Us 2, so I thought it would be best for me to film a video before it gets here and I completely descend into the void. I'm in the process writing and illustrating a comic. So if I'm not active over here on YouTube, then I will be active over there on my Instagram. I post a lot of soft girl content and also my comic that I'm working on. And if you guys are interested in following up on the progress of my comic, then you guys can follow the hashtag ABNAcomic. That is my comic tag. That's where I post a lot of character designs and little doodles of my characters. Also, I don't really tell you guys to subscribe ever because I think that's kind of lame. You guys know how to work YouTube. If you guys are that interested in me, then you will subscribe. However, we're super close to 1,000 followers on here, so when we hit 1,000 followers, then I will get a community tab and I can interact with you guys on a slightly more personal level. I can post a lot of stupid memes, when we can also do polls on what you guys want to see next. It's like 80 to 90% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed to me, so you come back here all the time, you watch me consistently, so like why not subscribe, right? So today's video, I think my last updated current thoughts and feelings about you video was about a month ago, so I feel like it's probably time for me to do a new one. We have 4 piles today, as usual. I will insert a picture right here so you guys can see all the piles closed up. We have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4, Holy Ghost, Didn't You Know, Starring Role, and Logout. So go ahead and pick your pile and we will get started. Okay, so if you guys chose pile 1, then this is your reading. You guys chose Holy Ghost by Borns. This is such a good song. I don't care if it's blasphemy, you're my Holy Ghost, I need you close, come back to me. It's such a good song. Okay, you guys have Cancer, I Feel, Saturn, Truth, Whale Spirit, Trust the Great Mystery, Be Bold and Make the First Move. Okay, wow, okay. Volcano, Wings, I wanna watch you bloom, give me that sweet perfume. Okay, we have past life connection. You have a strong karmic past life connection with this person. This is a strong psychic or spiritual connection. You may feel like you've known this person before. This connection is very destined, fated, and karmic in a way that is good for your soul. Very soon. Wow. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And holy shit, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Really quick before I get into these tarot cards, this person literally feels like they're about to explode. Like they feel like they're about to come at you with some truth very, very, very soon. Very soon. Okay, for your wow, holy shit. Okay, for your tarot cards, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Tower, the 6 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the 4 of Wands. Okay. Wow, 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 okay. So this person had some kind of realization recently. This is very spiritual. This is definitely some kind of past life relationship. This person wants to create a family with you. This person wants a union with you. They want happy family with you. They had some kind of realization, but also I'm getting that this person is literally about to explode, especially with Volcano here. Now, Volcano can talk about patience, repression, and lust, but I'm also feeling like this person feels like, I feel like this person has been keeping a lot of truths inside of them for a long time. They kind of see you as single and doing your thing, and they don't like that at all. They don't like the fact that you're single. They don't like the fact that you are off without them. I'm getting they feel a bit possessive of you, and not in a bad way, but I mean, maybe for some of you that is not a good thing, but they see you being abundant, they see you being, single, and they don't like it. They don't like the fact that you're single. The fact that you're off being single is really, really getting to them. It's really upsetting them. They feel if they were kind of denying the fact that this was a past life connection or that you guys had some kind of spiritual tie with each other, then they have completely accepted that, right? They see this as a very spiritual, very, very past life connection. We even have Holy Ghost here. I don't care if it's blasphemy, you're my Holy Ghost, I need you close, come back to me. This is such a beautiful song. So they see this relationship for what it is now. They see the truth, literally. They see the truth. They have truth for you, and they see the relationship for what it is, and they feel like they're about to literally explode. Like, they feel like they are, and we have very soon here as well. I'm sorry I keep jumping all over the place, but I'm like, their energy is like very like chaotic. It's a bit like they don't, like, they can't, it feels like they can't hold back anymore. They can't stop themselves from being honest with you. They can't stop themselves from showing you how they feel with Cancer here. They could be a Cancer. We have Cancer and Capricorn energy here. And even the Tower and the volcano look similar, right? This person's literally about to bust. Like, they're about to fucking explode. Like, they have something to tell you. They have some kind of truth they have to tell you, and they're not going to be able to hold themselves back anymore. They're trying to move towards calmer waters with you. If they have, like, baggage, or if they're in, like, kind of a shitty situation right now, they're dipping. Like, they're leaving. They're like, later, bye. Like, and they're wanting to move towards you. They're wanting to move towards this Four of Wands with you. Some of you guys are at a distance and they're wanting to literally fly to you. But if you guys are not at a distance, then they see you as like a wish. They see you as like wish fulfillment. They see you as, I feel like for a lot of them, they've been kind of like just kind of wandering through life. Like, they've been like meandering. Like, they've just been like kind of coasting through life. And then they met you and they were like their whole, like, they had like a tower moment. It was like their whole life like came crashing down around them. And they started realizing things. They started realizing things that they didn't before about themselves and about how they thought about love, how they thought about relationships, how they thought about marriage, how they thought about soulmates. They can't hold back anymore. Like, they want to move really fast with cardinal moon. Cardinal energy it's Aries energy, right? Aries energy is very hot, heavy, passionate. They want to move very passionately towards you. Very soon, like if this person is not in your energy currently, if you feel this person in your energy, like if you're having dreams about this person, or if you can just like feel them, then they're gonna say something to you very soon. They have a lot to say with the truth here. And even with Cancer, I feel like they have a lot to say about how they feel about you. They feel strongly about you, and they hate that you're single. Like, they hate that shit, right? Like, if you're single, and I feel like you are single, I feel like you're out here just doing your thing. I feel like you're just doing your thing. You're living your abundant life. You're living your Nine of Pentacles abundant life. And they hate that. They don't hate that you're living. They don't hate that you're abundant, but they hate that you are not with them. They hate that they don't have you. They hate that. I'm hearing like they hate that they can't claim you anymore. Yeah, they hate that shit. They really don't like that you're single. I keep being drawn to the Nine of Pentacles. They really do not like that you're single, because they feel like, because you're such a catch, right? You are such a catch. Like, you are so abundant and like beautiful and talented. Like, and like anybody could come in at any moment and sweep you up, and then they would just be out in the cold forever. Like, they hate it. They hate that they don't have you. Yeah, they're very possessive of you. They're very possessive of you, and they want, like, I'm hearing like they want ownership of you. But I don't know if it's that serious. I just think this person, like, really, I feel like for some of them, they kind of fucked up. I feel like some of them kind of fucked up, and then they had a tower moment, and they had a realization, like, oh shit, I fucked up. And you kind of like, you were kind of like free. Like, I feel like you're kind of a free person. And it's almost like they wanted to, I just feel like for a lot of them, they went about this the wrong way. They went about it the wrong way, and they realized too little too late that they went about it the wrong way, and you're kind of like, okay, well, bye, like, sorry, like, and you're just out here doing your thing. And they hate it. They hate that. They hate it. They hate it. And they don't hate that you are out here doing your thing, but they hate that you are out here doing your thing without them. Like, they hate that anybody has the potential to come in and sweep you off your feet, and then that's it, they're done. They can't have this Four of Wands with you because you're with someone else. they're like, I'm hearing like the clock is ticking. Like they don't feel like they have like a lot of time. Like they feel like they have to do this now. Like they have to do this soon because you're such a catch. Because I'm hearing like beautiful, gorgeous. Like they think the world of you. They think so highly of you, and they hate that they fucked up. If they fucked up, if they didn't fuck up, then they just don't like that you're single. And like, for some of you, there is like, some of you, like they do, you get like a lot of attention. Like people flirt with you a lot, and they fucking hate it. They cannot stand it. Yeah, but it's like, they're left out in the cold, and it's like overwhelming. It's like, I feel like for some of them, like keeping all of these feelings inside, it's like a burden. It's like they can't hold back anymore. It's like they want to offer you some kind of stability, but it's like they know that it's gonna take time. I feel like they kind of know that like they don't really have, yeah, 9 of Pentacles back a deck. Like, I feel like for some of them, they don't feel like they have a lot to offer. They don't feel like they have like a lot to give to you, but they feel so passionately towards you. They feel so strongly for you. It's kind of like, what kind of gift do you give someone who has everything, right? So it's, they feel like they have nothing to offer you, but they feel so strongly about you that they can't like hold back. Like they can't wait until they're ready anymore because you're the 9, you have 9 of Pentacles energy. You're out there being a beautiful bad bitch goddess. Like, what if someone comes around and they take you away from this person? Unacceptable. I'm hearing like unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable. There's the 4 of Wands again. This person wants to create union with you. This is also a twin flame card, so like, you know, take that as it resonates, but I did feel called to say twin flame, so this could be a twin flame connection, but if that resonates for you, if not, then leave it. They want to balance the scales. They have a lot of love for you, right? They have a lot of love for you. It's just, I feel like for some of them, they didn't know how to express it. They didn't know how to express that love that they had for you, so they kind of hid it with the truth here. They kind of hid that love, but they're done hiding that love. They're done hiding behind lust too. I feel like for some of you this was like more of a physical, like passionate connection. And I feel like they're done hiding behind that. They're done hiding behind sex. They're done masking their feelings behind sex for you. Okay? So that is what I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So if you guys chose pile 2, then this is your reading. You guys chose Didn't You Know by Erykah Badu. I'm trying to decide which way to go. I think I made a wrong turn back there somewhere. So we have 7th house partners, 11th house friends. Kind of a contradicting energy, but okay. We have Seahorse Spirit, Watch and Wait, Surrender to the Divine, Full Moon, Rabbit. Okay. We have third party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship. Family or friends may be influencing or affecting a situation or decision. This could be unintentional or unconscious. You could be dealing with some miscommunication or misunderstandings. Oh, you guys have 2. You guys have Unrequited Love and Love Yourself First. And then for your tarot cards, we have the 10 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, Death, and the High Priestess. So I'm not quite picking up on whether you guys are friends or whether you guys are partners. I think that's going to depend on each individual situation. I feel like this person is very intuitive. This feels very spiritual. We have the High Priestess and Surrender to the Divine here. The rabbit also talks about, the rabbit can talk about waiting or taking leaps of faith. The rabbit is also very lucky. So I feel like this person is just kind of waiting. They're pausing. They're in kind of this place of suspension. It's like they're kind of waiting for you to take the next step. I feel like there's kind of an unclear line on whether you guys are friends or partners. You guys may have been partners and then this third party situation kind of came in and you guys went back to being friends. But you're gonna have to take it how it resonates. With Didn't You Know, it's kind of like, I feel like they're kind of deciding whether or not they want to be your friend or whether or not they want to be your partner. And they're kind of waiting to see your next move regarding this third party situation before they decide, I feel. I'm hearing for some of them they've already decided, but I do feel like they're kind of waiting to see what you do before they definitively say, yes, I want to be your friend, or yes, I want to be your partner, or no, I don't want to be anything at all. Because I do feel like, you know, we have a couple of tens here. We have two tens. We have the 10 of cups and the 10 of swords. We also have death. So I feel like at one point things were going really well. There was, you know, this 2 of cups, there was this 8 of wands, things were progressing, and then something put a pause on the connection, probably this third party situation. And it kind of put a completion to what you guys had before, whether that was a friendship or a partnership or whatever it was, whatever the situation was. It kind of put an end to it, and it changed it. It changed the situation. Death is all about change, right? It's Scorpio energy. So, and I feel like whatever this third party situation was, whatever this ending or this completion was, they took it, they felt quite victimized. The 10 of Swords is a pretty heavy energy, and especially right next to the 10 of Cups, I feel like they took this pretty hard. They took this pretty hard, or you took this pretty hard, whoever's energy. They felt pretty victimized, pretty stabbed in the back, and I feel like they really did want something with you, and I feel like they still do. I just feel like they've put a pause on it because they're just a little unsure where they stand, they're unsure where you stand, they're unsure where this connection is standing. And so with Surrender to the Divine here, I really feel like they're just like shifting their focus. I feel like they're just kind of waiting. Again, they're just waiting to see what happens. They're waiting to see what you do, what move you make, right? And with the High Priestess, there is quite a bit of mystery surrounding this situation. I do feel like they are a little bit uncertain here. They do want to create something with you. With the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Wands, they are wanting to like create something with you. Now the 8 of Wands can talk about texting. The 8 of Wands can talk about sexual energy. So they may want to text you. Yeah, but they do want something with you. Because we do, you know, we have 7th house partners here, so they are wanting something with you. I just feel like they're a little bit unsure. They feel pretty victimized. I feel like I'm hearing betrayed. They feel pretty betrayed by, I'm hearing like what you did, or it could have been something you said. It could have been a text message. It could have been this third party situation. I'm hearing come to light. Something came to light that's left them feeling pretty betrayed. They're feeling pretty, I feel like for a lot of them, they kind of backed their energy up. I feel like at one point it was really hot and heavy, and then suddenly this situation came out, it came to light, and they hit the brakes, they hit the pause. They were like, no. And now they're just kind of, they're watching, and they're watching what you do, and they're waiting to see what your next move is, what you do, how you handle the situation, and that's going to really determine what they do going forward. With Unrequited Love and Love Yourself First, I feel like as of this moment, they're not putting a lot of energy into the situation because of this third party thing, and because they feel very betrayed, they feel very emotional about it, and I feel like they're putting, it could be, especially with friends here, it could be that they're not quite sure where you stand. They could be a little unsure about how you feel about them, whether or not you want to be friends or you want to be partners. I feel like there's just a lot of, the High Priestess, a lot of confusion here, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of, I'm hearing like unexpressed feelings. I feel like neither of you have really like expressed yourselves in this situation. I feel like neither of you are really sure if you want to be friends or if you want to be partners. And they're very unsure. They're not sure which way to go. But I do feel like they are putting a lot of their energy into themselves with Love Yourself First here. I feel like they're working on, I'm being drawn to self-respect. I'm really feeling like they put the brakes on this situation because they needed to respect themselves, and they needed to, I'm hearing like, let you figure your shit out. Like they needed to let you just like do your thing. And so they're retreating their energy. They're not putting as much energy into your relationship or your friendship. If you've noticed that they've kind of retreated themselves, or they're a little bit more distant, or they haven't been texting, things haven't been as hot and heavy, it's because they're kind of like watching you and seeing how you handle things. There's a lot of energy of just like pause and reflection, and like watching how the situation unfolds. They are waiting. I feel like they're waiting for a text, or they're waiting for something. They're definitely waiting for something. Alternatively, this could be a third-party situation on their behalf, and they're kind of waiting for a text message to come in from them. But that's not going to resonate for everybody. I do feel like the third-party situation is for you. And use your intuition. You're gonna know what this third-party situation is. You're gonna know if it's for you or for them. This could be work, it could be friends, it could be family. We do have the friend card here. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be, it could literally be another person. But just use your intuition, take it how it resonates. You're gonna know what the third party is. Okay, so that was really clear cut. So that was super short for you, pile 2, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So if you chose pile 3, then this is your reading. You guys chose Starring Role by Marina. I'd rather walk alone than play a supporting role. Okay, so you guys have Jupiter return benefits, first house, the body, see the big picture, giraffe spirit, nothing is yet set in stone, knife, okay. We have conflict. Interesting. There's a conflict within a relationship that is causing emotional upset or tension. Something may have been said from a negative place. There could be some internal or mental conflict about a choice or situation. This may pertain to the need for honesty in a relationship. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Then for your tarot cards, okay, we have the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah. So here's the thing. Oof. Okay, so there's a third-party situation here. Obviously, we have 2 confirmations of that. We have the 3 of Cups, and then we have starring role, right? I'd rather walk alone than play a supporting role. So it's interesting because I'd rather walk alone. 8 of Cups, walking away. 9 of Pentacles talks about being single, being on your own, being self-fulfilled. So this person quite literally would rather be without you than be on the side, than be like a side piece. So, but that doesn't mean that they aren't feeling hurt, right? That doesn't mean that they're not feeling upset about this. We have the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Swords right next to the Ace of Swords. So there was a lot of conflict that came out here, and we have 3 confirmations of that actually. We have Knife, which talks about conflict. This can also talk about slicing through the situation. These both actually can talk about cutting people off. There needing to be truth here. I feel like there was some kind of truth that came out probably about this third party. You probably realized this third party, or they realized about this third party, and they kind of they walked away because of it, because they're not interested in third party shit, right? I do feel like they are feeling a bit stabbed in the back here. We don't really have the 10 of Swords, which is usually my stabbed in the back card, but we do have Knife, which talks about conflict, and there is conflict within a relationship that is causing emotional upset or tension. This may pertain to the need for honesty in a relationship. So I feel like someone was maybe less than honest. We don't have the 7 of Swords here, but I just feel like someone was being a bit sneaky, someone was being a little bit dishonest, and the honesty came out. And someone walked away. Someone walked away because they would rather be alone. I feel like this person is comfortable being alone too. I feel like this person is like, I feel like they're okay with not having anybody in their life. I feel like they're okay with being like single. They're okay being single. They're single and they're fine with it, right? So they would rather walk away from you than be like in something that's dishonest or be in something that's third party, right? When it comes to, now this over here is an interesting energy. We have first house, the body, and Jupiter return benefits. I feel like for some of you this was like a more physical connection, and maybe you guys had talked about being exclusively physical, or there was just not some kind of dishonesty here, and someone kind of, and some sort of truth came out about a third party, and now there's conflict. I am wanting to grab this because I'm wanting a couple of clarifiers. I'm wanting some clarifiers on, I feel like they might be taking a step back. I don't know if it's a total step back, but I just feel like, I just feel like they're trying to like balance their energies. I just feel like they feel really hurt by what happened. They feel really hurt by what happened. Or you know, take whatever energy. But someone feels really hurt by what happened with this third party situation. I'm hearing like a lot of like frustrated, like I'm hearing like, it was fucked up. What you did was fucked up. Like I'm hearing that. But I'm just seeing that they're trying to like see the big picture. I feel like they're trying to see like almost like the good in the situation. Like, okay, well, this didn't fucking work out. So what's left? Like, can we salvage this? Like, is this salvageable? Like, you know, can we go back to being friends? Is there a possibility for this? I feel like they are, just right now, they're just really hurt. They're really hurt by what happened. And I feel like they're taking some time out to just be single and be alone because that's what they need right now. They need to be alone. They needed to walk away. They needed to be alone. They need to be single. They need to focus on themselves. They need to do them before they can like revisit this situation and figure out if there's a possibility for them to, you know, go back to being friends. I want to play you guys another one of these because like this energy is a little confusing. Again, I feel like you guys weren't like together. Some of you may have been together and then this is like the third party and then you guys broke up and someone walked away. But for some of you, I am feeling like this was a more physical connection. Or it was like something very new, very budding. But we have the body here, we have this friend's energy, and then we have benefit. So like, I do feel like for some of you, this was something a little bit more physical. Okay, so here's the thing. We have make the effort and give your relationship a chance. So I feel like they are wanting to like, I feel like they are willing to come back around. But again, I just feel like they're so hurt that they needed to walk away. They needed to walk away and they needed to just like do them for a while because so they don't like, I'm hearing like, so they don't fucking stab you. Like because we have like so much knife energy here, I feel like some of them are like, they were feeling a little bit stabby. They were feeling very stabby and so they needed to walk away from you to just like cool down. They do feel passion for you though. They do feel passion, especially with first house, the body. So it's not like they like don't care anymore. They're just like over it. But I just feel like they needed to walk away so that they could just like get their head on straight. Yeah, there were a lot. Yeah. There's the 10 of swords. There's the 10 of swords and then there's the 7 of swords. There was a lot of lying and it fell right on top. It fell right on top of the 3 of cups. So yeah. Oh. Yeah, they feel really hurt by what you did, or you feel hurt by what they did. They feel really betrayed. They just feel like you stabbed them in the back, like you lied to them. I feel like a lot of you, there was like a lot of dishonesty and a lot of lying. And then they were able to cut through that bullshit. They cut through the bullshit, or something was said, or something happened, some kind of realization, or some truth, or some honesty, or something came out, and they were just like, nah, fuck that, I'm done. And they walked away. And they needed to walk away. And I get this feeling like if they hadn't walked away, it would have been worse conflict. It would have been worse. Like I'm hearing like they just would have been like, they would have said some shit that was out of line. They would have done some shit. They needed to walk away from the situation because there's oh my god, they feel so hurt. You or they feel so hurt. They feel so betrayed. They release the connection though, and then we have the 9 of swords wanting to peek out again. They've just kind of released the situation. They've released it because they have to, because they literally have to, because if they don't, they're gonna fucking kill you. Like that's how I feel. Like I feel like they are They are a very passionate person. And with all of this knife energy here, I'm just feeling like they were feeling a little bit stabby. Like they were feeling a little bit like, okay, like if you talk to me, if you come near me, if you say some shit to me, I'm gonna fuck you up. We're gonna fucking fight because I have to walk the fuck away from you. And it feels like that. Yeah, they're just taking with the Hermit, they're just taking time out for themselves. They're taking some time out for themselves. They're just being single. They're loving it. Like, they just needed to get away from the situation. They needed to walk away. Yeah, there was a tower moment. For some of them it was a realization, but for some of them it was something that was said. The Sun. Yeah, and the Sun is realization, then we have the Queen of Pentacles back a deck. So it's like, can we clarify the Sun? I heard something about the Sun, but I want to get a clarifier and see if that's true. Oh wow, the Queen of Pentacles again, just to see if I'm right with what I heard, because I don't want to say that if like I'm not right. Yeah, there was definitely passion going elsewhere. They caught wind of it. I did hear something. This isn't going to resonate for all of you, but for some of you, there is something about like a child. Like maybe you have a child with someone else or something like that. But for most of you, it's just going to be like a realization, because the Sun can be like a realization or enlightenment. I feel like for a lot of these people, there was like a sudden realization. But for some of you, it is going to be some kind of spoken truth. And then for some of you, this is just like regular third party, because we do have two queens here. We have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have someone a little bit more emotional and then someone a little bit more grounded. The Queen of Pentacles can also talk about the other woman. And then we have the Ace of Wands with the Eight of Wands, which is sexual energy. And then, so it is possible. And also we have children in these cards. So for some of you, there is something about a child that this person had a realization about. I am hearing something about like a spiritual download. So like some of them, like, if this is you, then you kind of had like a realization like, oh, this person's got a kid. Oh, okay, I get it. But, you know, take what resonates, you know. But yeah, so for most of you, this is just like a regular, like, being sexual with someone else or like cheating or whatever. But for some of you, there is like something about children involved. Yeah, so that is what I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So if you chose pile 4, then this is your reading. You guys chose Logout by Saba. I know people with their friend requests as their homepage feel locked up in their own cage on their own stage. I love this song. It's a really good song that talks about like social media. But yeah, it's a really good song. So anyway, so you guys got 3. You guys have Lunar Eclipse Change, Void of Course Moon Missing, interesting, North Node Life's Purpose, Bat Spirit, A Rebirth is Assured, A Time for Healing, Skull, very interesting energy, very interesting. A lot of Scorpio energy here. A lot of scorpionic energy. Okay, we have Let Go of Expectations. A person you're meant to connect with may be different than who you've been holding on to or who you were expecting. Keep an open mind. Detach from outcomes and expectations. This may pertain to releasing unhealthy or unrealistic expectations in a relationship. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Very, very interesting energy, pile 4. A bit different than my pile 4s. My pile 4s are usually very Capricorn heavy. If you're new here, my pile 4s are usually very Capricorn heavy, and this feels very Scorpio heavy. Feels very change. I feel like there's a lot of change happening within this relationship. But so about your tarot cards, for tarot you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, you have the Emperor, you have the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. So I am picking up on the third party situation here. I'm not sure if it's you or them. Someone is having a serious lack of emotion here. Now, Skull talks about grief, transitions, and the reality of the situation. I feel like a lot of you are, and especially with change here, let go of expectations, I feel like a lot of you are A lot of you are moving on from a toxic situation. For some of you, you are like healing a toxic situation, and you are going to be like, you're trying to fix what's broken. But that's for a very select few of you. So you'll know if that resonates for you. But for the majority of you, it's like you're trying to move on from a toxic situation here. You're trying to like, a lot of change. There's a lot of change happening here. It's almost a little overwhelming. It's like, and with the Ten of Swords too, it's like all parties involved here, and especially with the Three of Cups, all parties involved here feel very betrayed and heartbroken. If there is like a third party situation, I am hearing cheating for some of you. So if that's the case, and especially with the Page of Swords is a little bit of a spy, right? It's a little bit of, it's got a little bit of sneaky energy, especially this card. I mean, look at him. He's literally creeping around. I feel like this has been very slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles. This has been a very, very slow burn, a slow build. But you guys are moving towards your life purpose. There's a lot of rebirth here. I feel like you guys have been in a cocoon for a long time, just like a cocoon of just like not moving, and now you guys are finally like, you're finally seeing the reality of the situation. You guys are finally seeing it for what it is, and you're trying to rebuild from what was lost. And you're trying to move into something new. You're trying to move into like calmer waters. You're trying to move into something more stable. I feel like there have been a lot of arguments within this connection, a lot of hurt feelings, especially with the Ten of Swords. I want to get a clarifier on the Three of Cups, because I do feel like the Three of Cups is, with the surrounding cards, I do feel like the Three of Cups is third party. I am hearing cheating. I just feel like there was a lot of ego involved here, a lot of ego. A lot of looking in other directions, a lot of like looking at other people. I do feel like, okay, for a very select few of you, some secret came out about like a father figure, or if you guys have kids, some secret came out about the father of those kids. That's not going to be for all of you, but I am hearing something about that. I just feel like there's a lack of trust here. I keep being drawn to a person you're meant to connect with may be different than who you've been holding on to or who you were expecting. Keep an open mind, detach from outcomes and expectations. This may pertain to releasing unhealthy or unrealistic expectations in a relationship. I feel like for a lot of you, you're kind of like, you're kind of releasing kind of an unhealthy relationship. I feel like this relationship just doesn't have a whole lot of emotion, doesn't really have a whole lot of feeling here. I feel like the situation is fairly not negative, but just there's no trust here. There's really no trust from either party. Yeah, just looking in other directions, I'm really being drawn to this Emperor here as like a father figure. For some of you, there was like some kind of father figure that was like some kind of secret came out about a father figure. I feel like I'm just getting that like a lot of you are wanting to build somewhere else. A lot of you are like just kind of tired of this energy, and you're wanting to like start new somewhere else, because a lot of you feel really victimized. A lot of you feel really like stabbed in the back, betrayed. The Ten of Swords is all about, you know, betrayal, victimization. You're feeling a lot of anxiety. You're feeling really burdened by this connection, I feel like, for a lot of you. I just feel like a lot of you are like wanting to go, yeah, with the Eight of Cups. We keep getting the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords with the Star. We're getting the Four of Pentacles a lot too. I just feel like you're definitely holding on to this person. For a lot of you, it's like taking you a while to release this person. Like I feel like you know releasing this person is gonna take some time. It's gonna take some patience. And I just feel like a lot of you are wanting to move more towards your life purpose. Like a lot of you are just like kind of like, that resonates more with who you truly are, with like who you actually are. Yeah, some of you definitely do have families with this person, and that's why it's gonna be hard for you guys to walk away. But I do feel like a lot of you are wanting to walk away because there's just not really a whole lot of feeling here with this. There's not a lot of feeling here with this relationship anymore, but you are aware that it's gonna take some time with the Knight of Pentacles. Because some of you definitely do have families with this person. Yeah. You're just feeling a bit heartbroken though. But you know this situation has come to its end. Like you know that this situation, like it just can't keep going on like this. There's just a lot of like lies and deceit. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Yeah, I just keep hearing cheating. Like, there's cheating, there's juggling, there's, like, being defensive. It's like what you thought it was, what you thought the relationship was going to be is not what it turned out to be. And you're just unhappy. You're just not happy. I don't know who's, I keep hearing cheating. I don't know who's doing the cheating. It could be you, it could be them. But there's definitely third party here, and someone feels very, very victimized, very stabbed in the back. And one of the parties here is just, there's no feeling here. There's no emotion. There's no trust. There's no trust here. For either party. I'm hearing like for either party. Like for either party, there's just no trust. So we do keep getting the Queen of Pentacles. So I just feel like there's just dishonesty from both sides. I feel like both parties in this situation are just being dishonest. They're being deceitful. They're not being 100% truthful. And that's not going to resonate for all of you. So take whatever resonates. But I just feel like there's third parties on both sides. I feel like this is like, it's not even a love triangle. It's like a love octagon. Like it's like there's just so many. There's a lot of parties involved here. But there's family. There's like family here. There's family involved. There are kids involved. So like you can't. Yeah, you just can't like you can't completely walk away from it. But there's no, that fell in reverse. There's like there's no like. And you're holding on so tightly. You're holding on so tightly because like this person, you wanted this person to be your person. You wanted this person to be everything. You wanted this person to, you know, you wanted it to be Ace of Cups upright, but it was Ace of Cups reverse. Like there's just no equal give and take. There's no equal. There's definitely kids involved. The son, there's definitely a child involved. There's definitely a child involved here. There's family involved here. Family, money, shared resources. And it's like, yeah. One of you is like hiding away though. One of you is hiding away. Here's the thing. One of you is hiding away. And I feel like the other person can like, you're both intuitively picking up on each other. So I feel like both of you are kind of just like distancing yourselves from each other. I feel like it's because you guys can tell that you're pissing each other off. And it's because, and I feel like both of you can tell that the other person is being unfaithful. Whoever's being unfaithful, if both of you, I do feel like both of you are being unfaithful here, or at least one of you is being unfaithful, and then because of that, the other one is like looking the other way, like looking at other people, at the very least. Whoever, you're both looking at other people, and you can both tell that the other one's looking at other people, but for some reason you don't want to break up. For some reason you want to stick it out for this relationship, because of the kid probably, because of the kid, you guys want to stay together, but that's not healthy. You guys can parent together, you can co-parent, but you don't have to be together to parent. Does that make sense? Like you don't have to be married, you don't have to be together. I don't know what that was, but you don't have to be together to co-parent a child. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And also my pile fours have this thing with like conformity. Welcome if you're new here. But my pile fours have this thing with like conformity and like doing things the way that they're supposed to be done. But like you can have a kid out of wedlock, right? And in the beginning I did hear having a child out of wedlock. So you can have a kid out of wedlock. Like there's no law saying you can't do that, right? The only laws that you have are the laws that you make up for yourself, or like the laws that like your parents or your religion or whatever have made up for you. But there's no law saying like you can do whatever the fuck you want, right? So you don't have to be married to take care of this kid. You can co-parent a child. You can have, you can establish things. You can work it out. And you don't have to, if you are married to this person, you don't have to stay married to this person to take care of this child together. Parents who like don't really get along, that's going to be worse for the kid than to have two parents who are happy on their own or with other people or whatever. The kid will be happier. If you are not happy with the other parent, if you are not happy with whoever this child's mother or father is, you don't have to be with them. You don't have to be with them at all, right? So that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, pile 4, that is what I have for you, pile 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.